Walk into any high-volume medical practice and you will see the same bottleneck. Forms, patient charts, and daily insurance claims are rapidly stacking up at the front desk, demanding immediate attention. Practice owners did not get into medicine to spend their afternoons chasing down prior authorizations. Yet, running a mid-sized clinic today requires managing a second, entirely separate full-time job composed strictly of administrative tasks. The local workforce hired to process this massive load of documentation is burning out and walking away, creating a severe vulnerability for practice stability. This bar chart, based on data from the Medical Group Management Association, shows the scale of the problem. In 2022, front office support staff experienced a 40% turnover rate, outpacing even clinical and business operations roles. That means roughly 1 in 3 receptionists leaves within 12 months. Every departure forces the clinic into a costly, weeks-long loop of recruiting, interviewing, and training a replacement. This relentless churn operates as a structural failure, actively draining time and resources before patient care even begins. To understand the exact financial damage of this cycle, we have to look past the base salary printed on an employee's offer letter. This breakdown reveals the true cost of an in-house employee. When you calculate the base salary alongside benefits, payroll taxes, training, and constant turnover costs, a single administrative hire actually costs a mid-sized practice over $60,800 per year. And the cost is not purely financial. When the front desk is critically understaffed, the paperwork spills over, inevitably pulling highly trained clinical staff away from patients and into administrative workflows. This graphic visualizes a typical 57.8-hour physician workweek. Notice over 20 hours are consumed entirely by indirect care and administrative tasks. The AMA connects this direct loss of clinical time to severe fatigue, reporting over 43% of physicians now exhibit symptoms of burnout. Clinging to a traditional in-house hiring strategy financially penalizes the practice while actively wearing down its primary revenue generators. Medical practices are removing this bottleneck by shifting their paperwork out of a chaotic physical front office and into a highly controlled digital environment. They are completely bypassing the local hiring crisis by bringing in dedicated virtual medical assistants. A virtual medical assistant, or VMA, is a remote professional who logs directly into your clinic's existing electronic health record system to handle workflows securely, just like an employee sitting at the front desk. Instead of enduring a weeks-long recruiting process, a VMA is fully connected to your network, trained on your specific practice protocols, and actively processing daily tasks within 48 to 72 hours. To guarantee data security during this remote, maintain enterprise-grade compliance, operating under strict HIPAA, SOC 2, ISO 27001, and HIT-Trust certifications. Adopting this virtual model provides immediate operational relief, clearing the administrative backlog while keeping practice leaders in absolute control of their patient data. Once integrated, the VMA seamlessly manages the daily operational flow, navigating a patient's journey from the first scheduling call to the final insurance verification. The human assistant focuses on tasks requiring empathy and judgment. They handle patient communication, navigate complex follow-ups, and enter real-time documentation into the EHR. To maintain strict quality standards, every VMA works under a robust oversight structure, supervised daily by a team leader, a process manager, and a dedicated customer success manager. While the human team handles the relationship-intensive work, AI augmentation operates silently in the background, multiplying their efficiency. This workflow tree shows how the duties split. As the assistant speaks with patients, document intelligence instantly reads and categorizes incoming paperwork, while automated systems check the data and flag potential errors. Combining a highly trained human professional with background AI automation serves as a permanent operational upgrade that clears the front desk bottleneck. Moving to a digital workflow heavily alters the long-term financial reality of running a practice. We established earlier that supporting a single in-house administrative employee costs a clinic $5,067 every month. This comparative balance sheet contrasts that overhead with the virtual model. A full-time, dedicated virtual medical assistant costs a flat rate of $1,800 per month. Annually, that creates a 64% cost reduction, returning over $39,000 directly back to the practice's bottom line. The decision to adopt a virtual medical assistant is a precise strategic financial advantage. This structural shift is already taking root across the broader healthcare industry. Over 800 medical providers across all 50 states have successfully escaped the turnover trap by deploying dedicated virtual teams. By permanently offloading the administrative drag, these clinics protect their providers' capacity, dropping burnout rates and keeping physicians focused on practicing medicine. You can test this exact setup with a 2-week risk-free pilot. There are no setup fees and no long-term contracts, and your virtual assistant will be live and processing tasks within 48 to 72 hours. Book a demo today to see exactly how a dedicated virtual assistant integrates into your clinical workflows. Stop funding the broken cycle of high turnover and permanently reclaim the stability of your practice.